What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video today I'm going to be doing the GrimmSpeed engine bay dress up caps that I got here in this box. These are brand new. I got these in red and I haven't seen anybody do any videos about this yet. I'm sure the install is going to be fairly straightforward since they're just caps, but let's go ahead, open up the box, take a look, and let's get them put in and see what it takes. Alright, so here the box is open. You're going to get your traditional GrimmSpeed card of who packed it, which is always nice. The only thing that I wish is that they have the new collectible cards. I kind of wish there was something on this one also, but whatever, it's not a big deal. So let's take a look. All these are going to be individually wrapped when you first get them. I've already taken them out and pre-opened them. These are all sealed bags also, so there's not going to be any contaminants or anything inside of there. So this is going to be for your clutch fluid. This with the little nipple on the back, that is for your windshield washer fluid. Now this one already has the gasket installed on the back, and that is going to be for the brake fluid right there. You got your coolant overflow cap here, pretty easy, goes right there. And then you have your power steering cap. Now there is a sixth one installed, but there's only 5 caps on the car, so I'm going to assume if you have a different model, this one is going to be for the windshield washer fluid. So for me, I'm not going to use this, so I'm going to put it in the box and save it for something else. So a little bit more detail. Clutch fluid. That one is going to be the most difficult. It's behind my intercooler, and since I'm running a bigger top mount, that's going to be a little trickier to do. Now I believe on the clutch fluid, I'm going to have to transfer over the gasket onto the back of this, which I'm not really sure how to do it, but we'll figure it out. Your windshield washer fluid, there's a nipple on the back, so when you go to take out this, you're going to transfer over that little plastic dipstick. That's going to be pretty easy. The brake fluid already has a gasket installed, so that's going to just be a direct swap over. That's going to be easy. Coolant overflow, you're just going to want some needle nose pliers so you can squeeze that to get it out, and then you can just replace this one fairly easily. The power steering, this one you're going to have to transfer over the gasket, dipstick, whatever, to that cap. I'm not sure how to do that, but all that has to get transferred to the new cap. So we'll get that figured out also. But first I'm going to do all the caps that are easy, and then I'll move on to the ones that are going to be a little bit more involved, mostly the one behind the intercooler. So a little tip when you're doing your washer fluid, this is on here pretty good. So what I did, I used my needle nose and I grabbed this piece of the plastic here, obviously when it was on, and I rolled it backwards, and it kind of stretched the plastic out, but it pulled it off of the nipple. It kind of seems like there's no way to get it off, but if you just roll it off very carefully, it'll kind of distort the plastic a little bit, but I mean, this is what it looks like after, and it's fine. So I'm just going to get it put back on the new one and get that on. But I just noticed that it was a little bit tough to get that off, so I wanted to make sure that I had a little, I don't know, just what I did to take care of that. So as you can see, I got it switched over to the new cap. Putting it on was very easy. It fits good. It's definitely not coming off. So now I can go ahead, put this in, actually get it in the hole there. There we go, there's number 1. I already got the coolant off. Now I just got to get the new one. First I'm just going to pop this on so I don't drop it and lose it down there in the abyss. Alright, now I can comfortably spin this. It's actually pretty tight on here, so that's good to know that it's a really good fit. So I'm just going to get my needle nose, And I'm going to squeeze that back in there, hopefully without ruining it. There. All right. So now we got that one in. 2 done. Let's go ahead and get that cap on. It's going to be really easy. Twist it off. Here's the new one. Bam. Now we got brake fluid done. I'm gonna do this one next. Okay, so I got this off of the power steering. Now there's a little bit of trick to get this out of here, and it's kind of tough. But again, needle nose pliers will be your friends, especially if they're rusty. That always helps. So what you're gonna want to do, it's really hard to get this out, but if you can see right there, this whole section is all a clip. So what you're gonna want to do is take your needle nose and like grab that whole section and pull it backwards, and like kind of the same thing as the other cap, just kind of roll it. And as you roll it, you'll hear it snap, and it sounds like maybe you're breaking something, but you're not. But it's really just this disengaging from the cap. So you're gonna want to do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times on that. Once you get the 3rd one done, the 4th one comes out very easily. So anyways, got that out. Here's my new one. The GrimmSpeed one also has those notches, so you're gonna have to push this in. You could probably hear it click. Yep. So that clicks in. Let's go ahead, get this put back on. There we go. Now we got a new cap on there. All right, well, this is being a pain in the butt. I just can't get my hand back there to get it off. And I don't really feel like taking the intercooler off just to put the cap on, to put the intercooler back on, because I'm gonna be backing the car out and I'm gonna be doing this downpipe. I'm not sure exactly when, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. But I don't wanna take it on and off a bunch of times, so I'm just gonna do it as I do the downpipe. But this is pretty straightforward. I'm liking the red. You know, this is a really easy way to just give a little personal touch to your engine bay. Makes it look a little bit cleaner. Part of me is wondering if I should have just got the black caps, but I don't know. I feel good about it. They're nice, I like them. But I would say the quality of these are nearly exactly the same as the OEM caps. I would say the OEM caps maybe feel a little bit more rubbery, and these ones maybe feel like they have a little bit more of a plastic feel to them. But regardless, they feel OEM quality. They're really nice. I really like them. Of course, you got all your GrimmSpeed logos on every cap. This engine bay is getting pretty GrimmSpeed out here. So anyways, go ahead. I'll put a link below to buy these if you're looking to get something like this. You can order the black or the red. Coming up, I've got the version 2 GrimmSpeed downpipe going in. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead. Please consider subscribing, and you can watch that. Probably coming out in the next week or two. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And those that are returning, thank you again for watching my videos. I always appreciate your support. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.